So I'm going to do a walk through here of our 72-hour kit. We've got a couple different versions. This is our 2-person deluxe. So first things first, you've got a carry handle, but you've also got a shoulder strap. Lots of kits you'll see are backpacks. We decided that you're probably already going to have a backpack on full of all sorts of other stuff. So you could carry this and a backpack or a child or whatever else you need. This doesn't take up your precious back space. So dig it in. First off, very, very important, content list, because you're going to need this as fire tinder when you're trying to start a fire, and to make sure that we put the right stuff in it. These are very, very exciting. These are called rest stop. This is your portable toilet. I know that's a little bit uncomfortable, but heaven forbid you're stuck in your truck in a winter storm and it's hour 6 and the highway still hasn't opened. You gotta go. So that's what these are for. Next, we've got fire starter. Everyone knows what fire starter is for. I hope that that's self-explanatory. But this is really easy to use fire starter, foolproof, so to speak. We have here a dynamo flashlight radio. So this sucker is your flashlight. It's got a crank on it to power it. It doesn't need any additional batteries or anything like that. It also comes with the capability to charge your phone. Remember, you've got to have your own phone cord that connects into this thing, but you could crank it, charge your phone, and call for help. There's also the radio on here so that you can tune into local broadcast, get some more information about what's going on. Next, we've got emergency drinking water. Inside of here, there are little pouches of water. Each one of those pouches, 125 mils. If you're rationing, 1 cup a day is 2 of these things. And that's what you're going to ration down to in emergency. Doesn't sound very exciting, but regardless, there's your water. Here is your food. These 2 beasts. Inside of each of these, you might be able to see the little lines in it, but there's 18 individually wrapped. They're almost like crackers in here. They are non-thirst provoking, which means you can eat it and it doesn't make you thirsty. So you can ration your water even further. That's 3 days worth of food for 1 person right there. We've got hand warmers, 2, 4, 6 hand warmers in here. So each of you get 3. So many uses, obviously for heat. When you're lost in the forest or if you're going hiking or something, take extra heat with you to keep your core temperature safe. Next, we've got a 36-hour candle and matches to go with the candle. You've got 3 wicks. You could light 1 or 2 or 3 depending on what you need for light. And it comes with the matches. Emergency rain ponchos. Obviously for the rain, but something else I found really cool a couple years ago when I was out hiking, you put one of these on, it also works to reduce the wind. So if you're in cold, windy, little bit of a rainy day, this is going to take a lot of the edge off of the wind. You could also use this to purify water. You can make a still using this plastic. Also in the heat category, we have these emergency bags. They're like sleeping bags, but they're almost made out of tin foil. You'll see this stuff all over NASA. They use it all the time. When you're in an emergency and you need to get more body heat, pull this out, wrap it around yourself, get into it like a sleeping bag, and it bounces your body heat back towards you, radiating that heat, keeping you warm longer. A whistle so that you can call for help if needed. We've got some basic glow sticks here. These are really good for your kids especially. They've got a little lanyard that you can put around someone's neck. It's a comfort item. If you're stuck in your home, for example, or shelter in place scenario. The train that was going by derailed and you had to shelter in place because there was chemicals. These are really nice comfort items. The kids love them. Helps keep them calm. Next up, we've got a trowel. You're going to use this to dig. If you need to dig a place for a fire pit to keep it safe so you don't start the whole forest on fire. Or another use is if you need to bury your refuse, any type of garbage you may need to get rid of. That's your trowel. You could also use it in a dig your way out type of situation. I don't even want to think about that, but lots of potential there. N95 masks. If there is smoke in the air or dust in the air or all sorts of bad stuff, I'll say the word COVID. This is what everyone was using during COVID right at the beginning there. Keep your lungs clean of garbage. Next, we've got some gloves. Obviously, keep your hands safe. If you're trying to move wood or rocks or lift stuff up, you don't want to get any cuts or scratches on yourself because then you've got your own problem and you need first aid and you're on your way to the hospital in the middle of an emergency. Who knows if the hospital's even running. On that note, first aid kit, you've got your band-aids in here. You've got all your basic stuff to take care of basic wounds. Cord. You can use this to do your laundry, hang your clothes out to dry after a situation. You can use it to put your food higher up in a tree if you're camping and the bears are out. We use this a lot in combination with this tent. This is basic shelter. Obviously, it's not the Ritz Hotel. It's not 5-star, but it's going to keep you warm and dry. Lots of uses there. Next, we've got folding stove and camp heat to go with it. This is going to be used to provide heat. This is going to be used to provide cooking. You can use this thing. It's not going to cook a steak, but it will boil water. So you can use it to sanitize things, clean wounds, and basic warming and cooking of food. That's your camp heat and your folding stove. Got some soap. Help clean up your hands after you've got them all gucky. Matches. Help you light your fire with your fire starter. Then we have a multi-function camping knife. 11 functions on this thing. Got your knife, your can opener, your screwdriver, file, hole punch, corkscrew, bottle opener, a fish scaler, a saw, scissors, toothpick, and tweezers. Super fun. Then you got a mirror. This is so that you can make sure you're pretty when the emergency people show up to rescue you. No, I'm totally joking. The main purpose is as a signal mirror. So if you are lost in the woods or you're trudging across a glacier hiking and you get lost and a rescue crew is out looking for you and you can hear that airplane, you use this to signal the plane up in the sky and let them know where you're at. And last but not least, we have some water purification tablets here. We have 50 tablets here. Each of them will do 1 liter of water. Clean that up for you so you can drink it. And that is the contents of our 72-hour kit. Click the link below to get your kit today.